Welcome to the Sacred Conversations. My name is Mandulo, and these sacred conversations are helping you bridge the gap between the head and your heart space. I use breath, sound, movement through wisdom of the body talks as well, and then touch. In this case, because it's online, it's touch of your heart. Something gets touched from these messages. And these are channeled messages, so they are not personal. Please do not try and make things fit where they do not fit. This will either sound very specific or it will just feel general and there will be some form of resonance. Please also note that I'll never reach out to you personally. Okay. So I was laughing earlier with this one because it kept coming the whole day. And I was just like, Spirit, I don't know. But okay, let's go. So there was this clip where this woman was arrested and I think she had partaken in some substances to elevate her to a different realm. And when the officer tied her up and she started singing, "You're about to lose your job. You're about to lose your job." I said, "You're about to lose your job." And I had to sing it in that way because you are about to lose your job. Now, your job is not necessarily where you work, okay? So don't take this as some form of curse, because what is happening is in the physical realm, it's going to feel as if you've been demoted because now you need to be transferred out of that space. And you're being promoted in the spiritual realm, right? So your work is also the role or the job that you have been accessing through relationship, through different forms, whether it be romantic or non-romantic, whether it be super close, not close. But there's a way in which you have been acting and showing up in relationship that the people have been highly disrespecting you, have been taking your kindness for advantage and using it to their advantage rather. And you have learned everything you've needed to learn up until this point, because now you are elevating and being promoted. And I'm getting great congratulations to you. Well done for doing the work in order for you to get to this place that you no longer, your job could be playing a role of being a people pleaser. Your role could be everybody just knows you are going to be the one to clean up after them. And there's certain ways in which people have been trying to use their perceived power to their advantage against you, because there was at some stage you hadn't fully recognized your own power. You have been giving, and in that giving, that has been your natural state of being because of kindness. But what I'm getting here is there's an imbalance in relationship that you currently find yourself in. These people or this person is draining your energy. So you aren't able to fully recharge your battery as often as you'd like, because your energy is now concerned with them, or your energy is concerned on that thing. So instead of bringing your power back and calling it back to you, You have now allowed those things, those people and places to take up space in your own body. And you must remember that in your triggers and in your peace, or let me say this rather, when you have healed your triggers, you will understand that everybody was playing their part to get you to a certain stage of recognizing what it is you do want versus what it is you do not want. So we give gratitude to everybody that we meet because they are a teacher to us. They are a reminder for us of us asking ourselves, who do we say that we are? Who do you say that you are? How do you choose to show up? And you haven't been able to show up in your best version, and you are about to, with this perceived demotion, you are about to be promoted on the biggest level ever. So start to get excited. Start to get excited for the life that you have always asked for. The blessings are going to pour over your life due to your patience, due to your obedience, due to your respect. And when you missed the mark, you made sure that you went back. And missing the mark is being out of alignment. So, that's the word for sin. Sin means to miss the mark. When you are missing the mark, you're missing your center, right? Because that is the aim. At any point in time, you want to find your center of gravity. You want to be able to find that balance between the lows and the highs, the left and the right, the inside, the outside, balancing that relationship. And now you've come to a point in your life where you are drawing closer towards that merger of divine union within yourself, the ultimate balance that you have been looking for and really putting a lot of effort to purify yourself and to cleanse your mind and transform your mind. So get excited about your life. Start preparing as if it is already here, because this message, you have received it, because you understand on a soul level it is here. And this is a reminder to you to get up, prepare yourself for receiving the prayers that you have been praying for, whether it's recent or all these years, but you are about to receive your prayers in abundance. But I'm getting, prepare yourself. Stay with your routine or build a routine. Be consistent with yourself at this point. Show up for yourself full-heartedly, because you have taken or about to take your power back, and you want to call your power back. Because at the heart of it, you understand that you are powerful. And at the heart of it, you understand how to use your power for the benefit of all involved. Okay, so what I'm getting is move in silence and observe everything that is happening around you as a meditation. Because whatever you have been doing, the healing work that you have gotten to be demoted on the physical plane but promoted in the spiritual realm is now coming to fruition. When you plant seeds, some of those seeds you will never get to see the fruit or the tree in this lifetime. Some plants you have been able to nurture and rectify plants that were dying prior to your existence. And then you get to see those seeds. Then there are trees that you have built, or not built. There are trees that you have planted, and they are now bearing their fruit. So because these cycles happen in different years, they are merging all now. So I'm getting stand firm in who you are. If you're someone who practices yoga, you don't even have to even practice yoga. You can just stand, look yourself in the mirror, or stand and close your eyes and stand firm. Hold your posture right. Hold your shoulders stacked above your hips and really feel with your feet grounded on this earth like I belong here. I belong in my body. I belong here on this earth. And no one can take my power from that. So now you begin to observe in silence the moving meditation. If you're someone who does meditate with your eyes closed, legs crossed, that sort of meditation. There's other forms, of course, but I'm specifically talking about that where you are able to be held in stillness and to hold stillness. That you now need to look at your life as a meditation, so that as you move, you are the needle that weaves the longitudinal plane, the latitude. Is it the plane, the latitude? Yeah. Longitude and latitude, that's it. You're able to weave and see what is coming ahead of you in time. You are being granted so much space that you have been asking for and that your spirit can finally rest in. So understand that when I say you're about to lose your job, you're about to lose that role of how you have been enslaved in this relationship or relationships. Respect is going to be put back on your name. You are going to be honored. You know, and I don't know why I'm getting like this, the story of Joseph and the coat and the brothers needing food eventually. You must understand the position God has worked in your life in this moment. I would highly suggest getting into the state of your wish fulfilled and preparing in the form of this meditation as things begin to move around you, that you hold yourself in center and in power and affirm to yourself, I am fully charged. I am electric. I am here. I belong in my body. I belong here on this earth plane. I am powerful. I am full of power. And you go back and find your center of gravity. And you breathe, and in gratitude, all these things that are happening, thank you for showing me that. Because there's always something to learn in every single circumstance. Someone could inspire you regarding what is a possibility in your life, and someone could inspire you to show you what not to do. I learned that early in my teaching career. A fellow teacher was talking about attending other instructor classes, whether it be this specific studio or another. And I'd always just felt like my practice was sufficient, that I understand my body way more than someone outside of me could. And where I'm from, there aren't a lot of people who have my body type. So even that understanding, what would happen is feeling more pain when I left than when I began. And I remember her saying that go and attend. And what you'll always find is, even if they didn't inspire you what to do, they definitely showed you what not to do. So we are learning in new ways, and your promotion is going to ask you to move in silence. Now, for some of you, you are just in the beginning of your journey within your spiritual awakening. Some of you might have felt more settled in your awakening. In whatever part of your journey that you are in, stand in your center. Envision yourself with a rod from the base of your feet to the crown, shooting up through the crown all the way up towards the skies and the heavens. And then receive this information from source energy. Become a living portal so that your life brings back respect and order to the divine. I wish you all the best in your meditation, that you get to observe it as a beautiful happening. You experience it as it is without judgment, and just thank you for showing me that. Thank you, spirits, guides, for this message received. God, thank you for these opportunities and these platforms to be able to reach and access people that I might never see physically, but I can definitely feel that there is a deep awakening. There is a zest, a fire within calling upon you. People wanting to tether deeper towards the heart, deep into the subconscious mind, deeper into the heart medicine. So receive this as your daily dose. Listen to it as often as it feels you need to really understand and comprehend what this message is telling you as part of your journey. And use it as a point of reflection to be able to see what it is that you see from what I see in this message. Right? Because on one, this is my particular interpretation and of the energy that I've received. Now you going to receive that information in your personal way. Use it for the highest good of all. I pray that you may find peace. And I pray that you may find peace in chaos. Ashe. Thank you. If you want to be in touch for personal readings, it is mandulohealing@hotmail.com. Up until then, remember you are awareness. Observe it all as a happening. It's all happening for you. Love and light.